Hello, welcome everyone. It is Amy Shine here. We are on day 3 of this free 3 days introduction to acknowledging the spirit world. So, if you missed day 1 and day 2, you can find the videos on my Dance to Oneness Facebook group, or you can find them in the YouTube playlist channel we have for Talk to the Entities. So, we've been playing with acknowledging the spirit world and acknowledging your unique awareness of the spirit world. So, if you could start to identify what your signs of spirit awareness are, acknowledging the spirit world and also communicating with the spirit world can become a lot easier. So, what are signs of spirit awareness? Well, signs of spirit awareness can be different for everyone. Um, so this is where you have to start asking questions. So when you have certain physical sensations or mental activity or even emotional activity going on in your world, you want to ask, okay, truth, who does this belong to? What am I aware of? Is this mine, someone else's, or something else? And if you get someone else, you return to sender. If you get something else, you can ask, is this the earth desiring a contribution from me? Or is this an entity, a being without a body, trying to get my attention? Sometimes you'll get its entity awareness. So then from there, you can then ask, okay, what's required here? Clearing, communicating, cooperating, receiving. And that's where we get more into the talk to the entity tools that you get in the talk to the entity beginning class. But for now, if you could, whether you've taken the beginning class or not, if you could start acknowledging what are my signs of entity awareness. So just to give you like an example of some signs, and that doesn't mean that that is what that is for you. This is where you are aware of some of the signs of entity awareness, but you ask questions to get more clarity for you. So some of my signs of entity awareness are it used to be nausea and indigestion, belching. Um, since I've started to acknowledge and communicate with the spirit world more and more, my signs of entity awareness aren't as aggressive as they used to be before. But when I was ignoring my spirit awareness, I used to get a lot of nausea in my belly, stomach upsets, um, and a lot of belching. I still get belching sometimes. Burping, yawning can be one. Itchy skin can be one. Racing mind, not being able to sleep, insomnia, a lot of mental activity, a lot of thoughts can be entity awareness, can be entities talking to you. Um, I'm trying to, what else? Seeing things out the side of your eyes, seeing shadows, things on your face, like feeling like there's something on your face, anxiety, that was a big one. So if I wasn't acknowledging my spirit awareness, sometimes it can develop into anxiety, like heart palpitation. So these are just some examples of what can be spirit awareness. This isn't for you to come to a conclusion. Every time I have itchy skin, it's spirit awareness. It's okay if you start to acknowledge sometimes when I get itchy skin, it's my body letting me know that there's some activity going on around us. Now, ask questions. This is where the questions give you more awareness. What is this? What am I aware of? Is this mine, someone else's, something else? Is this entity awareness or is this something else? So we never conclude that, okay, every time I have itchy skin, that's entity awareness. That's a conclusion and that will limit your awareness. You want to always be in question. So if you could start to ask questions for whatever is going on in your world, if you have a racing mind, you have a lot of mental activity, what is this? What is this mine? Is this someone else's? Am I picking up on somebody else's thoughts, feelings, and emotions? Or am I picking up in something else's thoughts, feelings, and emotions? Is there beings with bodies trying to talk to me or beings without bodies trying to talk to me? Because you could also be picking up on your partner or your husband or the people you live with or your neighbors' thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And at the same time, you can also pick up on the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of the spirit world of beings without bodies. And if you ever hear in your head, you should do this, you're a horrible person, you're this, you're that, that is an entity talking to you. That is beings without bodies. You would never talk to yourself in third person. So once you have that awareness, once you start acknowledging the entity world and the spirit activity going on around you, then you can actually start to have more space. The first step is acknowledging. And then from acknowledging, you can ask, okay, what can I do with this? Do I require to communicate, clear, cooperate, receive? And I can't, this is where like educating yourself about the spirit world, maybe taking some classes, um, you can get more tools in dealing with the spirit world in clearing, communicating, cooperating, and receiving. Um, but today I will actually share with you a clearing that you can do that you can all use. So right now, relax. Soften your focus. So instead of like laser focusing, expand your awareness beyond the room you're in, beyond the building, and out into the universe. Okay, so become present with your body and then push down any walls or barriers or coping mechanisms you have put up to deal with your spirit awareness. Okay, so perceive all the beings without bodies that you're aware of, that you don't want to be aware of. Notice where your attention goes when you ask to perceive them. Now, acknowledge what you perceive. Acknowledge all the beings without bodies that you're aware of right now. Just say hi to them. Let them know. Ask them, do you know that you're dead and you don't have a body anymore? Lots of beings without bodies don't realize they've died and don't have bodies anymore. So give them that piece of information. Some of them can move on. Now, all the beings that are here that are asking to be cleared, truth, who are you? Truth, who you before that? 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 Who will you be in the future? So you're taking them back in time. You're showing them, oh, I've been here before. Who you before that? You're showing them all their other lifetimes. Who will you be in the future? You're gifting them choice. You're showing them the energy if they have choice. They don't have to be stuck here. An identity or an entity is only stuck because of an identity they're stuck in. Who are you? Who are you before that? Who are you before that? Who will you be in the future? What are you? What were you before that? 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 What will you be in the future? What is your names? What were your names before that? 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 What will your names be in the future? What's the purpose of being here? Who you before you came here? What was your purpose before that? What was your purpose before that? What will your purpose be in the future? You can move on now. Let them know they can go. They can move on. They can make a different choice. They can choose to re-embody if they want to reincarnate, come back and get another body, or they can go where disembodied beings are, where beings are not choosing embodiment are. They don't have to be stuck here. We're clearing them of any attachments they have to any identity or jobs or anything that's keeping them stuck here. We're clearing them of that. They no longer have to be stuck here. You can move on. You can make a different choice. Take all your magnetic imprinting and leave. Right round, good, bad, papa, connie, shirts, boys, povids, and the ants. Whew. Okay, now take a breath. Notice. More space, less space, or the same. No right or wrong answer. So that takes care of clearing entities. So you can do that yourself anytime, any day. A big percentage of entity activity requires just to be cleared. The rest is asking to be communicated, and that's where we start talking to entities. It's too complex to get into these short videos, but that's where, if you want to start really increasing your awareness and ease with the spirit world, you really do require to start talking to the beings that are around you and that are asking to talk to you. And you only ever clear, communicate, cooperate, and receive the spirit world when it makes your life easier. This isn't something you have to do. This isn't something you're obligated to do. It's a choice. And why would you talk to entities when it makes your life easier? Why would you clear entities when it makes your life easier? So how much more ease would it be if you started acknowledging and including the spirit world? What ease would it create for your body? What ease would it create for your business? What ease would it create for your financial reality? What ease would it create for your relationships? You started including and acknowledging and communing and talking to the entities. It's just a choice. Someone said, I thought this was time for the energy pull taster. No, I'm doing a taster energy pull with hedonism later today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So about 4 hours from now. Okay, so that's a tool that you all can start playing with. Acknowledging the spirit world, clearing when you require to clear, and then from there, what else can you choose? What else can you be? So they're just these are little tools you can start using. Not little tools, they're big tools, but snippets of tools that I've been gifting you in the last 3 days. If you would like to educate yourself more about the spirit world, if you would like a bigger spectrum of tools in dealing with the spirit world, the Talk to the Entity beginning class is full of really everything you require to deal with the spirit world. So check it out, have a look. There's facilitators all over the world who do this class online and in person. I do have a Talk to the Entity class coming up September the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So it'll be 3 hours every day online in the morning time and Eastern Standard Time. So that information, the link is above in the class description here. And I also have plenty of other free resources on my YouTube channel. We did like other free challenges. We did 3 days of entities and money. And I think we've done some other entity challenges as well. So what would it be like if you really started to include the spirit world? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. What if you could really start to strengthen your muscle of awareness with the spirit world? What gift can you be to the spirit world that you have been avoiding and refusing? And the more that you gift to the spirit world, the more gift you will be with the spirit world, the more the spirit world gifts to you. And my experience has been what I was avoiding and defending ended up being a world of magic and ease and miracles and inclusion and communion. So, what would you like to choose? Thank you, guys. Those of you asking for the time for the energy pull, it's all posted in the group. Just scroll the Dance to Oneness group if you're in the Dance to Oneness group, and you'll see it was posted with time links. Okay, guys. Bye for now.